Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a monthly April message for all of the Virgos out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it will not resonate with every single Virgo out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic intuitive and a spiritual essence coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every other week right here on this channel. I want to let you guys know that I am now taking on personal coaching and reading clients. So please look down in the description box so that you can get your own private sessions booked with me. Without further ado, Virgo, let's go ahead and dive right into your monthly message. All right, Virgo, you know the drill. This is going to be a 9-card draw, so let's get shuffling. What information and what insight can you offer Virgo this month, Spirit? All right, Virgo, you are at the King of Wands again. I love this. So again, the King of Wands energy is very confident, strong energy. It also represents entrepreneurship. So I feel a lot of you are going to be starting a lot of new careers. Maybe a lot of you are wanting to start your own business. What I want to point out, the biggest message here with the King of Wands is being a leader. You are meant to be a leader here, Virgo. You're meant to sort of shine your expertise, shine everything that you know with the world. That is what you are meant to do. Good Lord. We had so many fall. Okay, let's see here. What goes where? Okay. Okay. Do we not want this one? No. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and keep shuffling. This is weird. That's never happened before. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, Virgo. So I feel that what you're meant to do here is, I sort of feel like a lot of you are not really, it's like you're uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable with allowing yourself to be seen, allowing yourself to be heard. But this is really what you're meant to do. Understand that you've come here because you are meant to really take the lead and really help other people see exactly who they are. You're meant to lead the masses. And so this is you really needing to sort of step up. I feel maybe part of the reason why, yep, that fear coming right up, as I mentioned. Okay, so I feel that part of the reason why you're really not, why you're a little apprehensive about taking the lead is because I feel like you're afraid of what other people are going to say, what they're going to do, and you're afraid that the dynamics, the relationship dynamics are really going to change. But let's get right into this, Virgo. So where you currently are is the King of Wands. So this is associated with Leo energy. And one thing I want you to know is that because you are really meant to shine a light on who you are, being confident, being courageous, and very strong about who you are and what you know, understand that you're going to be very successful. Right here on the center of this King of Wands shirt is a gecko. Gecko symbolically represents good fortune. It represents good luck. And I want you to understand that under that, I don't know why I keep saying understand, but what I need you to know is that you will be successful because this is what you are meant to do. You are meant to be the leader. You are meant to lead the masses. You are meant to go with the flow. This is part of your foundation. It is part of who you are. And I feel that the only thing that's holding you back is really this fear and this doubt. It has a lot to do with the sort of like self-imposed limiting beliefs that you're harboring and that you're holding on to. So what is your theme? You have the Three of Cups here, okay? And it's in reversed. So here's what I feel. I feel that a lot of you have been burned in the past, okay? I feel that, with this King of Wands, it's really sort of speaking to the fact that you need to be the boss, right? You need to be your own boss. I feel that in the past, you have been burned, you've been let down by other people who you either worked for or that you worked with, okay? Understand, okay, that as you take the lead, as you sort of step into your power and showcase who you really are, the individuals that leave your life, no matter how long that they've been a part of your life, if they leave your life because it's almost like they don't want you to overshadow them, okay? Understand that they're not meant to be a part of your life anymore, okay? When people willingly choose to leave your life, let them go. Let them go, because what Spirit is really saying here is that they're not a part of your soul tribe anyway. Someone who is a part of your soul tribe will support you 110%, will never want you to change, will always want you to speak your truth, will always want you to stand tall, and they'll actually push you towards the front. They will encourage you to continue showcasing your light and your power. So understand that your theme this month is really going to be about you really understanding that the people you thought were a part of your tribe really are not, right? And now this is what I'm hearing, okay? Because right next to that you have the Queen of Swords, and this is what you're accomplishing. I feel that because people in your life are really going to start making themselves known, because what's going to happen here is that the moment that you start to speak up for yourself and you step up into your power and you start actually taking charge and leading other people, they're going to get their feelings hurt and they're going to feel like this isn't supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be the one taking the lead, right? They're going to get intimidated by your power and intimidated by the knowledge and the wisdom that you carry. And what you need to understand is that they're not supposed to be a part of your life. I feel a lot of times we hold on to people, especially Virgos. Virgos hold on to people because we value them. We see their worth. We see their potential. But I feel that we are the ones that hold on to people the longest when we really should be honing in on that Queen of Swords energy, not taking anything personal, really utilizing our intuition. Our gut tells us when someone isn't good for us. Our gut always tells us, you know what, that person really doesn't have my best interest at heart. And we need to learn to cut those out. We need to learn to cut them out. So I feel that what you're accomplishing here is that you're taking this Queen of Swords position here, Virgo, and you're really sort of allowing your own gut, your own intelligence, like from based off of previous experiences, and you're really allowing yourself to just cut it out of your life. It has nothing to do with, and here's the important thing, because I feel a lot of times we sort of make decisions based off of our emotions, right? Especially when it comes to individuals. We look at the history, and history will always tell us. And sometimes we become so blinded by the experience or what we think we feel in the midst of that experience with that certain person. And what ends up happening is that we completely gloss over the actual facts. Right? When we somehow become oblivious to the fact that they really never had our best interest at heart. I can tell you firsthand, because I am a Virgo, that I held on to way too many relationships that I felt needed to be a part of my life that actually were not for my best interest. They manipulated me. They didn't really care about me. It was more about utilizing me and taking what they could from me to their benefit. So, understand that what you're accomplishing here is you are cutting out all of the things that no longer serve you. And it's about really making conscious choices, about being very decisive. This doesn't mean that you're not going to be open to other individuals or certain other relationships. You're going to be very open, but you're going to utilize your own gut instincts to really make decisive decisions. Now, what do you need to avoid? Okay, this is interesting because you got the Three of Pentacles, okay? And okay, so now they clarified it for me. So here's what they're saying about this Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles really speaks about community, right? Like coming together with a community and collaborating together. This is what you need to avoid here, Virgo, because let me tell you why. I feel that a lot of times, Virgo, you like to do things with other people because you want other people to take the lead. And Spirit is saying, no. This is time for you to take the lead. You're meant to be in charge. You're meant to stand in front. This is about owning your power. So this is what you need to avoid. I feel that you tend to naturally gravitate towards working with other individuals, collaborating with other individuals, doing things in a community way because you find a lot more comfort in that because you feel that other people could then step up and take the lead. This is something you need to avoid. Now, what do you need to embrace here, Virgo? You have the Four of Wands. Understand that what you need to embrace is this is about enjoying the fruits of your labor. This is about enjoying your success. This is about enjoying, allowing yourself to be in the flow of receiving, of abundance, of prosperity, of success. Because let me tell you something. Because you are here as a King of Wands, the King of Wands is the master of inspiration and communication. He has creative ideas. He is inspired and always takes action, right? He knows that no matter what he does, he will always be successful. That is called determination with consistency. And so what you're needing to embrace here is you need to embrace that power, embrace that confidence, embrace the knowledge, right? The knowledge that no matter what, like stop worrying, okay? Because when I'm looking diagonally here, you have the King of Wands with the Four of Wands and the Nine of Swords. This tells me that the only reason why you're not enjoying your current experience and why you're not stepping up is because you're so worried. You're worried about all the what ifs. You're worried about potential mistakes. You're worried about failure. There's so many things that you're really sort of bogging yourself over with all this worry and concern, and you're forgetting that the King of Wands is always going to be successful. He's always going to be successful. No matter what he does, he's going to be successful because of the gecko, right? Success is inevitable. Like that is something that I feel you need to sort of put into your daily routine here, Virgo. My success is inevitable. I want to point out here that, I feel a lot of times we need that motivation. We need that inspiration to sort of kick us into gear. And if you have Spotify, I want you to know that I have really good playlist. I have one, it's called a Divine Feminine Energy playlist. And I listen to it and it's really helped me, sort of bring in my divine feminine energy. But there is one song in there. There's a lot of new, like, enlightenment and awakening music out that has a lot of amazing affirmations in it. And one of them is my success is inevitable. So this is something you need to start saying, right? Really pay attention to what you're listening to. Now, what is the obstacle you're going to face? You have the Eight of Swords, your thoughts, right? Your thoughts are really, it's all the fear, it's the anxiety, it's the stress, it's the illusions, right, of failure. You are literally restricting yourself from feeling the success, from being in the success, from recognizing that you are going to be successful and that you already are successful. So Virgo, your obstacle is really learning to see the illusions for what they are and recognizing that you're not restricted. You are not restricted in any way. I want to point out here that, really pay very close attention to your words. Your words carry energy, they carry frequency, and they create your reality. So what are the stories you keep telling yourself when it comes to success? What is the story you keep telling yourself when it comes to taking the lead, right? We become the stories that we tell. So if you continue to tell yourself that you're not a leader, if you continue to tell yourself that you can't manifest something, or that, that this is the reason why you've never successfully achieved anything, right? We become the stories that we tell. So this whole vertical line here, right here, this is your future line, and it's all swords. And swords really tells me that you're in your head a lot, Virgo. And I think a lot of times people don't really recognize that Virgos themselves are very, 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 very analytical. They overcomplicate their own existence all the time. So I really want you to pay very close attention here, Virgo. Pay very close attention to the simple fact. What are the thoughts, those repeated thoughts that you keep restricting yourself from achieving the success or being in the flow of success or even being in the flow of receiving? So what is your support? You have the Magician. It doesn't get any better than this, Virgo. The Magician specifically states that you have all of the resources that you need. All you need to do is create it. The Magician is really about creating magic. And one of the phrases I have with this is, as above, so below, work your magic and let it flow. Now, this is your support. Understanding that you are the Magician here, Virgo, and that you can create anything that you desire. You can make it become a reality in your own physical reality. You have all of the resources. What are your resources? Your resources are everything that you have within the physical, but you also have your intuition and your truth and your intellect. Everything that you've learned from your past previous experiences. Remember, the Queen of Swords, right? That gut instinct will never lead you astray, right? Your other resources are learning to utilize that eagle eye view, that intuition to see the bigger picture, right? Understanding that as long as you align with your inner truth, you will never make a bad decision. It's also about really being very heart-centered, right? Coming from a place of pure joy and fulfillment and understanding that when you put your heart and your soul into it and you love doing what you do every single day, you're going to be successful. Now, what is your action? Queen of Cups. Again, you've got so much powerful energy here. So much powerful energy here, Virgo. The Queen of Cups in your action is really about learning to receive, learning how to receive what you are being given by source and by other individuals. The Queen of Cups is someone that is very intuitive. Trust your gut. Trust your instincts. It will never lead you astray. It will always lead you towards your highest good and the highest good of all. Now, what is your advice and your encouragement? The Nine of Swords. Stop beating yourself up. Get out of your head. Get into your heart. Understand that this bottom line right here, okay, says you are the Magician, right? Because you have the Magician, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. This is what this bottom line says. You are the creator of your own destiny. Whatever you create in your head, in your thoughts, right? and you attach emotion to it, understand that every emotion that we emit has a specific frequency. So it's important that you identify where your frequency lies with the thoughts, right? When you actually come from a place of heart-centeredness, a place from trusting your intuition and knowing that you are fully supported, that you are fully divinely guided, you will have and you will be able to witness the miracle of seeing it in your physical reality. Get out of your head. Stop worrying about things that you cannot control, right? The only thing that you can control is you can control how you think about yourself, what you think about your circumstances, and how you feel about your day-to-day life. Those are the only things you have control over. Everything else, you got to let it be. Allow it to be what it is. So Virgo, this is your tarot message. I feel it's an amazing message. Let's go ahead and get an additional card here. This is going to be from the Secret Language of Light and see what additional information Spirit has for you. So what additional information and insight can you offer Virgo here, Spirit? Okay. Yes, I love this. So we have number 44, which is expansion. I absolutely love this. I am not surprised that you got this here, Virgo, because expansion is really about learning to expand who we are, right? It's not so much about expanding our own beliefs, expanding our own emotions, expanding our own thoughts, recognizing that we have our own way of how we grow and we expand. And you know, you taking the lead is a part of your expansion process. It's a part of you standing in your own power, claiming your own power. So number 44, expansion. Travel at your own speed of light. Are you keeping up with your life and all you want to create? Or are you holding back with what ifs or buts? You limit your life through your beliefs. Everything you say and everything you do becomes true for you and is the platform on which you build your life. The playing field of life is unlimited and loving. You are an unlimited, loving, and wondrous part of creation. You are perfect right here, right now. You are different and therefore think differently to last week, last year, last decade, and yet you will always be you. What you are observing is your view. It is neither right nor wrong, but a way to become clearer about what you like and don't like so you can choose what to focus upon. The events and experiences of your life will grow in meaning as your consciousness expands. Learn to focus and dance in time with the energy and speed of your desires, and they will arrive easily in surprising and satisfying ways. Virgo, this is your amazing message for April. I want to point out here that your ultimate message is get out of your head, take the lead, become the leader of your own life, and just go with the flow. Understand that you are fully supported. You are fully divinely guided. And Spirit just wants you to really take the lead and become the master of your own destiny. So Virgo, this is your message this month. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.